I've decided to sit down and talk about something that's really important to me. And what's really important to me is this forest. I grew up here, exploring the woods, and of all the places on this earth, this is home to me. In December of 2018, my dad sat me down and told me he was going to have to cut down this forest, which broke my heart. I'd never imagined not being able to come here and just be, because this is my place. I wanted to sit down and make this video for me, using it as a springboard for me to create more videos. The past several months, all I've wanted to do is start making videos, but none of the ideas that I had felt right. But this is important to me. When someone cuts down a forest, they usually replant it, and that is exactly what my dad plans to do, but it will never be the same. I wanted to go over some of the reasons why this forest is so important to me. I started going on walks through the woods when I was in 6th or 7th grade. There wasn't really a reason other than I wanted to explore. I would go and find deer paths and walk where it felt like no man had ever walked before. I would listen to music while I walked, and for me it was a very spiritual experience. The closest I've ever felt to God was when walking through these trees. These woods are so important to me because this is where I truly found my passion for film and knew I wanted to make movies. I remember specifically listening to John Powell's How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack a lot in these woods, along with James Newton Howard's soundtracks like The Hunger Games and Snow White and the Huntsman. I would listen to the soundtracks as I walked, and I could recreate the movie in my mind. Eventually that morphed into me creating my own stories to the music. The majority of my ideas have come from the pairing of music and this forest. I don't want to lose this place because, to me, this is where I began. So I wanted to sit down and tell the forest how much it's impacted my life. And to some, I know you might not understand, but I truly believe that as humans, we have a connection to nature that's unlike any other connection. In nature, in the middle of a forest, I feel a profound sense of peace that I feel no other place. I know that no matter how I'm feeling, when I'm upset, this place I could go to be healed and to think through things. And knowing that someday this forest will be regrown brings me the comfort that someday I'll be back here among the trees. But until then, I'm not really sure where I'll go. Where I'll go when I need space or comfort or to feel closer to God. I've lived here my entire life, and to me, this is the truest home I've ever had.